Hey guys, LootWizard here, and this is episode 11 of my new account playthrough in Gems of War. We are level 83, and this episode we're going to be going through the Dhrak-Zum quest line here. And yeah, it should be pretty fun here. I put together kind of a new team so that I can do some good damage. I got a mana generator. I have two troops that are doing soul generating for me. So we're going to use that team because we do need as many souls as possible this early in the game. So I will show you that team here in a second. First of all, I want to mention one thing here in that this event that was going on this week, Festival of the Sun. I don't know how often these events are going on now. It's a new event format that they came out with. The last one was called Council of Chiefs. And these events give you seasonal medals. If you get tokens. So I actually spent a little bit of gems here to get the first 3 tiers. I already had my dragon armor, so I do recommend getting the dragon armor first, which costs 500 gems. But I decided to buy these 3 here just because I wanted to get enough tokens for at least a badge. But I was able to get enough medals here with the different rewards that we got too. Because the current guild here that I'm in, they were able to get high enough here where we could get 3 more tokens. And so I was able to get enough of those tokens to get myself a medal. That medal is going to turn into a Medal of Seasons once this event ends. And then I should be able to get 4 attack, 4 life, and 4 armor on all of my troops with that medal. So that's really going to help out, especially when I'm this low level. And so I do recommend trying to do that if you can. If you're just starting out in the game, pay attention to these types of events that are going to give you these tokens. And if you can't get them all in one event, they will have another event with these tokens. And so you should be able to eventually get yourself a Medal of Seasons. The other thing that's really important is completing enough of these stages in these events as possible as a guild is really great because you're going to get a vault key. Sometimes you get more than one vault key in these types of events, but as you can see, I collected one there. We're not going to open those vault keys right away because we have to fight gnomes in there, and I want strong enough team, strong enough troops in order to defeat those gnomes. And then I will have a chance in the vault to get myself the legendary gnome card, Cedric. And that is going to be really important for building our gold team later on. So hopefully we're lucky enough when we do start opening those, using those vault keys that we can get Cedric. So anyway, that's that. Let's go to the Dhrak-Zum quest line here. Costs a little bit of gold to unlock it. We get a new banner. And as you can see, we have now 12 kingdoms unlocked. The other thing too here is that I am using the Titan class. I know I had said at the beginning of this series that I was going to not level the Titan class but go for the Plague Lord, but that was in the beginning when I didn't quite realize yet how long it was going to take me to get to the Plague Lord class. Because every class is linked to a kingdom, and I do have to unlock those kingdoms in order to unlock the classes. So we were able to unlock Titan before we unlocked Plague Lord. So I'm just leveling Titan right now because why not? It's one of the best classes in the game, and if we do happen to get to level 40 with it by the time we get to Plague Lord, I may not even level Plague Lord. So we'll see. Now going over my team real quick before we go into a battle here. As you can see, I'm using a Behemoth, which is a legendary card I got a couple episodes back. It is a really great legendary card. It has a pretty low mana cost too, only 14 mana, and I invested a lot of souls into it to upgrade it right away because it does damage to all enemies, 12 damage, and then it will destroy 12 gems. And I don't think you can get too much better for an early legendary card than something like this that's going to do damage to all enemies, plus give you some kind of mana generation all in one cast. The last trait on this is really great, but I'm not going to go ahead and unlock that anytime soon because arcane trait stones are very rare this early in the game. But it's really powerful even just right there with its ability. So we have that in the front spot. And then we switched our weapon over to this one here, the Avenging Falchion. And we did upgrade it because we got enough of those ingots in the PvP battles, and we were able to upgrade it. So I do have a little bit of a boost on the damage. It was 13, now it got a boost to 14 damage. And so that's a little bit more damage than what the, what is it called? The Warrior's Sword or Knight Sword. It's something like that. It's a blue color. It only costs 5 blue mana, but it only does like 9 damage, or under that, like 8. This one does, you know, like 5 or so more damage, and it's only 2 more mana cost. So this one is the one I'm going with for now. And I have my mana generator, Valkyrie, as well as my soul generator. So this is really great because it's going to be able to convert all that, any color into blue that I choose, possibly getting extra turns. And then I'm going to gain souls at the same time. And the blue is going to go right here into Behemoth and my weapon. Because you may have been wondering, why did I choose a blue weapon when Behemoth is using blue? Well, blue is going to be not a problem with Valkyrie. We're going to be able to get enough blue to get everything full here. And at the bottom, we have white. Now, this one is getting mana blocked double because Valkyrie is using red and, you know, the weapon here in Behemoth is using blue. So why did I put white at the bottom? Well, white for 2 reasons here. One, I don't think the blue is going to be too much of a problem, like I said, with Valkyrie. And then I did have enough basic trait stones to unlock Water Link. It's the first trait on this one. It's not too expensive. And it gives me 1 bonus to blue at gem matches. That's going to be really important for filling everything up. Then its ability is pretty good. It'll steal 8 life from an enemy. Create purple gems really isn't going to help me here. But it's kind of a backup for getting souls, as well as stealing life. But most of the damage is going to be coming from Behemoth and the weapon here. So lots of blue, and then for the banner I'm doing 1 blue and red, simply because I want a little bit of red there to fill up Valkyrie, and my blue is pretty obvious here. So with the white trait here, I'm actually getting 2 bonus to blue, even though the banner is 1 for blue. And it would be 3 bonus to blue if I have enough trait stones. I think it takes 2 arcane trait stones to unlock Water Link here on Valkyrie, but if we had that unlocked, that would be even better for this team. So, enough of me explaining and rambling on about all that. Let's go in and start our quest line. So the objective is going to be focus on blue and yellow and red anytime we have those kinds of matches. We're going to be going for that, and yeah, we should make sure we don't miss out any 4 matches, even if, like right here, there's a 4 match. We shouldn't miss out on that, even if it's not going to add any mana to our troops, simply because we don't want the enemy to get too many extra turns. And it looks like Behemoth is down. Well, looks like we got a little bit of a challenge here in our first battle. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and convert green. And we're going to take 1 more blue so we can get white up. And then we'll do this damage. And I don't know what to steal life from. First one, maybe. Unfortunately, that white is creating some... Ooh. Man, this team is doing some damage to me. The only damage dealer I have left is my white. Well, now, let's see. What can I convert to blue here? Man, if it wasn't for these skulls blocking the brown down here, I could do a nice extra turn on that. But I don't have that. We got 1 green here, 1 yellow there. Man, it's really poor. Anyway, if I take this, they're probably going to get a skull match. It turns out the skull match is in my favor. But we got a blue there first. This is going to be a rough battle if I win. If I win, it's all going to be because of the white. I can tell you that right now. And I finally got a 4 match of blue. This team would be so much better if the white actually created like yellow or red, because it would fill up the Valkyrie. But, you know. It is what it is. You gotta work with whatever the troops' abilities are. Grab that blue. And we'll steal more life. Ouch. So, it's all down to the white. The good thing, though, is that the white is going to be gaining life every single time that it uses its ability. This is gonna be a long first battle here. That's alright though. It's all... come on. Alright, let's try one more time. I really don't want to switch over to a different team because I want to have some... I want to generate some souls while I'm doing these quests because... You know, that's... Soul farming is really, really boring, and it's way better to just get souls while you're doing your normal stuff. Okay, let's see here. Well, we can convert yellow, even though I gotta use that for Valkyrie. I think that's my best option here. I don't have any other extra turn stuff. We'll just do that. And let's try this again. One of the things is they have a lot of attack damage, and the reason why is because of this penguin. Penguin's giving all blue allies 5 to all stats. What a sneaky penguin. Alright, we do have, we're going to convert red down here. We'll get our behemoth up again, even though he's only got 1 life. He should be able to finish off this pesky little penguin. 12 damage. Yeah, that's more the way that it's supposed to go. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And this, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we just had some bad luck on that first one. Hey, we got an arcane trade stone. I don't know if that's one that I need for something right now, but hey, I'll take it. Plus, here, as you can see, 40 souls. Now, if we get about 40 souls every single questline battle here, and there's like 25 to go through, you know, that's all going to add up. We're you know, all those souls, it adds up. You know, the name of this game is Gems of War, but like for the first like 1,000 levels, it's really it's really like Souls of War, because you just really have to farm for all those souls so much. Because really, you know, all your troops are pretty much useless without leveling them up with souls. So you really do. Should I take this blue maybe? And Valkyrie. Yeah, I don't know. I could cast that, but we'll see. That's the thing too, is like once your weapon is full like that in my type of team here, sometimes you can just not cast it, leave it full. That way the white down at the bottom will actually fill up a lot quicker. I don't know why I didn't take that skull match, but hey. So now we can do a convert here on green. Now the white is full. And I'm going to go ahead and cast it. So that'll give us some more souls. Anytime you have your soul generators full, like right now I could wipe out the team with Behemoth, but we got Valkyrie already full here. So we might as well convert some gems and gain more souls. And then we can wipe them out. And we could use the white here down at the bottom. That'll gain us some more souls. Now we're close to the full 40 up there. At the top you can see I got 38 of 40 souls. That should, yeah, give me 63 souls, you know. So I guess what we're doing here is the this quest line, and we're farming souls. But yeah, I really do recommend that, like, if you get Valkyrie early on, definitely level it up as soon as possible, because it's a good investment, because you're going to gain souls by using it. And then just level up whatever strong troops you have that uses the blue color, and you're all set to go. We'll convert brown down here, and we got another opportunity to get some more souls. Yeah. Excuse me. Throat's kind of dry. Yeah, and if you do have Behemoth, don't forget that it is also a mana generator. So we're going to go ahead and cast that, and that filled up our Valkyrie. And now we can go ahead and use that. And we'll go ahead and use Valkyrie again. Let's see if we have a 4-match anywhere here, though. I don't see that we do. We got red here, the 3-match. We got yellow. There is purple here, and then here. Let's do purple because we're not using that color. And, yeah, well, let's use the white again. And then we can go ahead and use Behemoth. Yeah, we'll just finish it off. But as you can see, every single battle, I'm trying to get as high to that 40 as I can. And if we get around 50 souls, like we got 53 this time, if we get around 50, that means we're probably going to get, you know, about 1,000 souls by the time this quest line is all done. You know, and if we use the same team for, like, all... We can mix it up a little bit if we get some other good troops in there, but if we just continue using this soul team here, we will we'll get a lot of souls by the time all these quests are done. Alright, let's see here. There's green there. We got red here. We got green here. Or I got an extra match of yellow here. Just do yellow for now. Use that skull. And let's use the white. Try to get that Dwarven Gate, because as soon as that Dwarven Gate gets its power up, it's gonna be trouble. It's gonna put barrier on everything. Let's see here. To the strongest, yeah, okay. Well, we could take a brown match here and just try to get Behemoth up and cast that once more. Yeah, we didn't get too much souls that time, but that's okay. 30 souls, still something. Well, that was nice. Let's take another yellow down here. We got Valkyrie up now. Let's see, what can we transform? We didn't get any good combinations here. Well, I got a 4-match here with blue, so let's do that. didn't get them all full, but it gave me more blue on the board, which is always nice. And then we can do damage and grab some more mana. Now, we do have to be careful right now because King Bloodhammer over here is going to, if it gets full, it's going to transform all those blue gems we're creating into Doom Skulls, which could destroy us really easy. But we're going to be smart about it and not let them do that. He's only got 8 life left, and guess what? Our white is going to steal that 8 life. Nice. And we leveled up. So we're going to keep pumping our brown mastery up as well as our red mastery. And I believe it's around 23 red, 23 brown. We're going to get Mang. And that's going to be a real game changer because Mang is amazing. We will be able to do pet battles with Mang. We'll be able to do events better with Mang. It's going to be a real game changer for sure. Alright, what do I have? What do I have here with blue? Not much. Let's just take a brown. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Get that extra turn, and now we'll cast our behemoth. And we can cast it again because it got full. That's amazing. And then we have a 4 match here. Get that full. And we got the white full. Let's go and get rid of that rock worm. Gain some souls. And we can cast that. Nice. 40 souls. Not bad. It all adds up. You know, you might look at that and you're like, 40 souls. It takes me like 4,000 to, get a troop all the way up to its max level. But all those little souls really help you out more than you know. Alright, let's see here. We should have a 4 match right here with brown. Boom. Another 4 match. That'll fill up our white. We can do some skull damage. More skull damage. Extra turn of green. Yeah, let's use the white. That'll grab us some souls. We can use the Valkyrie once again, just to fill up the white. Grab some more souls. We use our behemoth. Got that white full again. We can go ahead and use that. And we got another extra turn here with blue. Very nice. And the white is full. Let's use that one last time. Max out our souls. And then we'll end it. Now we got 66 souls. Yeah. So one of the things I'm doing too, now that I did try to get that those medals for the event. Next event, I'm not going to spend any gems at all on anything. We're going to keep saving our gems until we get another 500 so we can get our celestial armor, which the celestial armor is going to give us a 100% bonus to souls. So if I'm going through the quest line like this, that's the armor that I really should have on, but I don't own it right now. Gold, I think, is probably the dragon armor is probably the best one for gold, because you're going to need gold too to get magic bonus on your kingdoms, and so that's really important too. But as soon as you can get the celestial armor, I would equip it during these types of quests, because you're not going to get a lot of gold during these quests. Most of your gold comes from PvP battles. But yeah, it's okay. We're gonna win this. But yeah, it's the dragon armor is still going to give you a 50% bonus to souls. So I think the dragon armor is the one you should get first, and then after that go for your celestial armor. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that skull match there. He's got 3 ice worms plus Glaceon down there at the bottom. That's not cool. But we got this. I think. Glaceon's almost powered up, but yeah, we got this now. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to mess around getting souls and being risky with that battle. Because Glaceon is going to transform all those yellow gems that were around blue into blue, which could get them a lot of extra turns, and then all those red gems get transformed into Doom Skulls. So yeah, I wonder if I'm going to get Glaceon early on. That would be really nice. So, some of the most powerful teams in the game that you could get early on with legendary combos. I guess I could talk about that real quick. One of the most powerful combinations is Glaceon with King Bloodhammer with Apothecary and Mountain Crusher. So, you know, I usually recommend on my Soul Forge videos not to craft legendaries before mythics, but certain legendary teams are really powerful and they are more attainable than getting your first mythic, crafting it. For example, if you wanted a really powerful team that isn't going to cost you 4,000 diamonds, you could craft Glaceon with 800 diamonds, and then craft King Bloodhammer with another 800 diamonds. And what's 800 and 800? 1,600, right? So for 1,600 gems or diamonds, you could craft one of the strongest legendary teams in the game. So it's really not bad when you consider that. Whereas you have to save up 4,000 diamonds to craft a mythic troop. Now you could. Hey, we got an arcane trade stone. Yeah. And Mountain Crusher you're going to get, certainly before level 100. If you're leveling up your Brown Mastery. Pretty easy to get. And Mountain Crusher, you might not get Apothecary right away. That would be the only troop in there that wouldn't be, that you might not get easily. But I'm pretty sure that even without Apothecary, that team is powerful. Mountain Crusher, Glaceon, King Bloodhammer. Whoa, easy there, buddy, with all that extra mana. Alright, do I have a 4-match of blue? We got brown up there. Well, we got a 3-match of green, 3-match of green. There's yellow, but I don't really want to use yellow. 1 purple. Well, we got 2 purple. I don't know. Let's just do purple. See what happens. Yeah, we got a lot of nice mana there. I really should grab some souls here before we finish them off, but that might have been a mistake. We'll see. Hey, we got a 5 match. There we go. Yeah, we'll grab some more souls from this guy, and then we'll finish him off. Yeah, the only downside of that team early on, the Glaceon and King of Bloodhammer team, is it works best. Glaceon certainly works best when you do have it fully traded, which means you may excuse me. You may want to farm some trait stones for that, possibly, if you do go that way. The other thing, too, about that team, if you do get lucky early on and you get either King Bloodhammer or Glaceon, it might be a no-brainer just to craft the other one in the Soul Forge when it comes up, just so that you have that combination. Sorry, my throat is so dry. I'm gonna get a drink of water here real quick. Alright. Grab some more souls, nice. Yeah, I kind of figured he was going to get a skull match there, but... well, that was lucky, and another 5 match. Alright, do we have brown here? We do. We have brown and blue. Lots of blue mana. Grab a few more souls. And finish them off. Alright. Yeah, and also one thing I'll say about that team as well, you want to put your Mountain Crusher at the top of the team for the King Bloodhammer. The order usually is Mountain Crusher at the top, and then you would have your Glaceon underneath Mountain Crusher, and then you'd have King Bloodhammer probably at the bottom, and then Apothecary maybe in that second to the bottom spot. And so you really would do, that's one of the reasons why you want a class like Mountain Crusher, or man, the mistakes I make sometimes are funny. Mountain Crusher's not a class, it's a weapon. Duh. So what I meant to say was Titan. You want a class like Titan and level it up to level 40 so you can get that rock solid talent. And that is going to, every time you match brown gems, that's going to give you barrier. It's one of the greatest defensive talents on any class tree that you can get. So if you're going to go with that team, you do want to unlock that as well, so you can have your Mountain Crusher at the top, and you'll be getting that barrier. And then underneath that, probably Glaceon. And that's definitely the way that I would go before trying to farm for the trait stones on Glaceon, because Glaceon has like a 65% damage reduction from skulls if you unlock its traits. But it's going to cost you like 16 arcane trait stones, I think, to do that. So that's why I'm saying the better option is just to level up a class that has rock solid and put Mountain Crusher at the top. Ouch. Wow, lots of skulls coming down here. Ouch. So, this guy thinks he's a tough guy, but he doesn't know that I stole his souls. Anyway, so now we're level 85, yay. Yellow or blue. I can't remember what good weapons are for yellow mastery, so we're just gonna keep going blue, I think. I don't know. I don't remember. I should look up what weapons are potentially good. Alls I remember is Bronze Lock Pistol was one of the best for blue, and I already got that, so yeah, let's go yellow. Yeah, we got two weapons. Lance of Divinity, 15 damage to a random enemy for 9 mana. And we got Glaive of Storms, remove all red gems, deal 12 damage to the first enemy boosted by gems removed. It's only a boost ratio of 3 to 1. I don't really like that ratio. It should be at least 2 to 1 in my opinion. Half of the gems on the board to be added to damage. Because 10 mana cost is still kind of high this early in the game, you know, when you don't have a lot of mana generators. Anyway. Is this a boss battle? I didn't even look because I just glanced over right now and I'm like, why do these guys have so much life? Look at these guys. They're all like, the bottom one's like over 36 life. It's crazy. It's got to be a boss battle and I didn't even realize it. Yeah, we'll take that. Then we can get a skull match in there. And of course, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. And we do have a blue match. Yay. So now we need to look for any, we need to clean up the board here, see if there's any 4 or 5 matches. I don't see any. So we're gonna go ahead and cast this. That thing's generating life for some reason. But we're going to hit that one because that one has the ability to summon another giant troop if it gets full and it casts. So I don't want that thing getting powered up. I don't have yellow, red, or... okay. Well, we're just going to convert yellow because my Valkyrie's almost dead anyway. And... I don't know, we'll just cast that and... Steal life. Hopefully we get a nice... skull match or something here. It's this thing. There we go. That's what I was hoping for. At least we got 66 souls out of it. Yeah, I don't really see any blue matches here. That's unfortunate. Now we do. We can do purple. We get this green. And yeah, we'll cast this. This looks like it's going to be another one of those tough battles because we got the mythic troop down there at the bottom. This guy. We're going to try to kill Sky, whatever this thing's name is. I always forget. Skyrim. Skrymir. Skyrim. I don't know. His name kind of looks like Skyrim. A little bit more wordy, but Skrymir the Lofty is his name. Let's see. We can take a blue and get that full. And do that. Get some skull damage going on. Hit him with Behemoth. Oh no, because he's going to barrier. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I didn't like him. We'll just do Behemoth again. And Behemoth again. And, yeah, then we'll steal life. And then we can do Behemoth again. And then we can do a skull match. Boom. We win. Yeah, this has got to be the final few battles of the quest. Because these battles have all legendary, like this is another legendary troop right here, Jarl Firemantle. It's pretty good legendary too. It creates mana as well as doing damage, so it has a potential to loop. Looks like we just have yellow here. And then we can do that. And then we can do this. Thanks for the extra red mana. Get rid of the troll. We can match green here. Transform that, I mean. We use our Behemoth once again, and we almost got this guy. We can transform with Valkyrie once again. That's what's so nice about Valkyrie and using these converter troops is once you fill them up, it's easy to get the mana going, you know. Even though this game is called a match 3 game, you want to focus in on a lot of your mana generators, whether they be converters or exploders or destroyers. You want to focus on those troops with like pretty much every team. You want to have one of them in there so that you don't have to match as many gems on the board. You can just convert them. And we don't have really any blue. We'll just use this. Still don't have much blue. Just take a brown. Ouch. We don't have any 4 matches, but we'll do that just so we can get some mana going here. Oh, that troop must have skull reduction. It does. By 50%. Hey, we could convert that yellow to blue. Get everything full. Yeah, I figured he was going to do that, but we got our weapon up immediately again. Finish that troop off. Yeah. Break the barrier. This is probably our last battle. Probably. But then watch, there'll probably be one more battle after this. Well, we still have to unlock the class, though, too, for this kingdom. Alright. Blue. Another skull match. These golems are pretty dangerous too, the golem troops, at least early on, because they do like true damage. This guy here, Lava Elemental, he's going to explode a gem, deal, well, this one doesn't deal true damage, but it burns, which burning is pretty good. But for some reason I thought this was a golem, but some of those golem troops, they do that true damage. And it's pretty dangerous. So let's grab some souls real quick. And then we'll cast Behemoth before it dies. And we'll grab some more souls, even though I could finish them off right away with my weapon, but like why? When I know that I'm going to win, might as well just get more souls out of it. Alright. So now we're at the last 2 battles. I thought we were in the last battles. Just like I said. There's a couple more battles. That's all good though. Hey, we got a 5 match right from the start. I love it when that happens. And it's a color that I needed. Wow, and Behemoth just got full like immediately. We'll do that. We can convert, I could convert yellow for an extra match, but we got green over here and I'm not using that color, so that's the better thing to do. Use Behemoth again. Get some souls with that troop. Huh. Don't really have much here. Hey, we got a brown and a blue that we can match both at the same time by doing that. Boom. Behemoth is up again. All we have to do is skull poke this guy or use our weapon, and he's a goner. Alright. Last battle, the quest line. Then we gotta do the unlocking the class. And we'll be good to go. Another one of these lava elementals. And he's right there at the top of the team. He's got that skull damage reduction. Is there another battle after this? Because that was way too easy. Okay, there is. This is the last battle. We're fighting against the Glaceon himself. This should be fun. Alright, yeah, this looks more like a final battle. More health and armor on those guys. If we get really unlucky with the gem matches here, we might have to play this battle twice, but I don't know. We got pretty lucky there with those skulls. He's not taking any of the skulls for some reason. Look at this. So weird. Yeah, let's go ahead and convert green here. I do need this blue. I'll take that, and we'll take this skull match. And I'm going to steal life, kill that troll, because he would have caused more problems. Finally took a skull match. Alright, so we do have a 4-match here, blue, boom. And I do have another, well, it was like a 5-match there. No skull, well, there's a skull match here. Poke that. Wow, man, I got really lucky with lots of mana here. And Glaceon didn't stand a chance. I was way too lucky. Alright. Yeah, so we got done with that quest line. Now we got a free troop because of it called Gem Hammer. Deal 7 damage to an enemy and eliminate 5 attack from them. If the enemy is a monster, deal triple damage. So, yeah, this troop works really good against monsters, but unless I'm going up specifically against monsters in a team, I don't think I'll use it. So there we have it, and this kingdom is now power level 1. Probably because I have a troop somewhere that is leveled up that belongs to this kingdom. Yeah, so we should go here to the class quest and unlock this class. You don't have to unlock all the classes, honestly. You could just keep going around and unlock all the kingdoms first. And only unlock the classes that you're going to use, like Titan and, you know, whatever. That is something that you could do, just to unlock all those kingdoms quicker. But I kind of want to just unlock all of them just for the sake of doing it here. Yeah. Lots of good mana there. Get a little bit of souls at the end. Three more battles. Should go by pretty quick. Yeah, I'm trying to keep these episodes to somewhere around an hour each or under. Some of them are under, which is nice. But I don't know, this one, I probably was talking a little too much in the beginning of the game about the medals and showing off this team, explaining it, but I don't know. I think that's good, because if you're new to the game, you're probably wondering, you know, what troops should I level up or use in different teams to get souls and all that kind of stuff. So this team, really, I wouldn't consider it like a soul farming team. It's kind of more of like, I'm just going to do these class quests anyway, and I might as well grab some souls while I'm doing it. Because a soul farming team, in my opinion, is a team that, you know, it doesn't even have to use your class. You know, you might get more souls in Explorer level 1, just simply, you know, without even your class, and you just have a couple of troops that boost your souls by 50% each. So we can get into some of that later as well. Yeah, I leveled up. Let's go red because we want that Mang. Gotta love it when those skulls just match for you. It's beautiful. Like that. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you know, that's one of the reasons why I really love destroyers and exploders, because not only do they generate mana for you, they are also changing up the board, and a lot of times you will have those skull matches come down and just connect for you, and that's a lot of extra damage too. So whenever you have an exploder or a destroyer troop, don't think of it as just a way to generate mana. It's also going to give you skull matches. Simply because when you're exploding the board or destroying it, it's really shaking up the board a lot, and you'll be able to get those extra matches. I do have a yellow over here. Unfortunately, that did not fill up my Valkyrie, but that's okay. We got it anyway here. Go ahead and transform a color. We got purple here. That's beautiful. Another 4 match there. We got a skull match. And let's go ahead and steal some life so we can get some souls. Use our behemoth. Let's convert again so we can get more souls. And let's steal life here so we can get even more souls. It's Souls of War. And we unlocked the Slayer class. Yeah. Alright, so let's go check out Slayer, and then that should be the end of this episode. I need to collect my tribute. Hey, look at that. We got our first gem from tributes. That makes me so happy to see gems finally coming in. Even though it's 1. And that's one of the things. Unlocking all of these kingdoms and then leveling them up is the way you're going to get more resources with those tributes, for sure. So that's why that's important, and why gold is so important too early game. So let's go and check out the Slayer class. Slayer. So Slayer class here is yeah, the first one, Grudge, isn't too amazing. Bloodlust, however, become enraged when an enemy dies. That could be useful because enraged is going to allow you to do extra skull damage to the enemy, and it's going to ignore traits. So if an enemy troop is traded with that skull damage reduction, when you're enraged, it will just bypass that completely. Brutal Strike is actually really good, I think, early game, but you do have to unlock the, you have to farm for 16 of these arcane trait stones. And unfortunately, I think these are the same arcane trait stones to unlock the Titan class. Let me go back here really quick. Titan and customize traits, yep. So there's a conflict of that. You might want to trait the Titan class first, just because having this class start with 50% mana is a pretty good thing to have, especially early game when you don't have a whole lot of other ways to get mana. You do have some converters, but so that's nice. Plus, it will allow all giants to start with 50% mana. So you're not just boosting the class to 50% mana. You're also giving all giants, and there are quite a few good giants in the game. Especially the trolls. They're going to also be your really good mana generators, those trolls. So you might want to go for this before you go for unlocking the trait stones here, right? So yeah, but bleed on all enemies. Bleed is going to 1 stack of bleed, and it can stack, but 1 stack of bleed is going to do basically 1 true damage to all enemies at every turn, as long as they're bleeding. So when an enemy dies, when you successfully kill an enemy, if you have this trait unlocked, it will bleed all the rest of them. They're all going to take true damage. So, you know, it's pretty good early on when most of the enemies you're facing have pretty low life this early in the game. but it takes so long to farm those arcane trait stones that's I don't know. Anyway, as for the talents here, not too bad. You got gain 4 attack right away at level 1, counter attack. This is pretty similar to Warlord, honestly. But you do have this death line here that has Soul Caller, gain 1 soul every turn, which might be somewhat useful early on. I don't know how useful because it's only 1 soul, but hey, all the souls counts. Right now we're playing Souls of War, not Gems of War, in the early game. So yeah, level 20, you do have a chance. You can unlock here for not a chance, but gain 1 glory in PvP battles. Or you can have a Firestorm or Ice Storm start. You can steal life from the first enemy on 4 or 5 matches. You know, all the way at level 100, similar to Warlord, you do have Fireblade talent. So if you do have a way to burn that first enemy, you can do triple skull damage. But yeah, that's the Slayer class, and it belongs to the Dhrak-Zum class, kingdom rather, up here. And yeah, this is it for episode 11. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found something entertaining in this video. So I appreciate all of the support, and if you do like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and that really helps out the channel and helps the videos like this get recommended to other new players. So I really appreciate that, and thanks again for watching. I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.